For the next review, we're gonna do something else. It's time to have a look at the Super Robot Wars OG original generation model kit of the SoulGain. Now, the box itself is massive. I mean, look at this. You've got an amazing shot of SoulGain on the front. On the side, you've got the company that made it, Koto Bukiya, which of course did the Arbalest and the Galfai Gar that I own. So I know I'm in good hands with the company. A couple of action shots of him, including everything you have to build, and the mech itself, of course. A lot of gibberish I can't read. Don't know a word of Japanese, so you wasted on me. And also on this side is the other four. Now, I am interested in that one because that actually has a little robot inside it. So it's kind of like Shiri Kenjin and... oh yeah, this is really Shiri Kenjin, really. It's the only one I can think of. So, this is how we're going to do it. Aim the camera straight down. Hopefully it's high enough for this. Open the box. And the contents. I'll be honest, there's a lot here. Wow. There's the instructions. There's pretty much like all the pieces that are there, or should be there. All model kits do this as well. I actually know what this is. This is actually an order form for parts you're missing, with relevant prices. Which is quite good actually, because Bandai does with their Gundams. So here's what I'm going to do. When it was my mini-pla reviews, you just saw how it looked before and after. This time, let's get this box closed. This time, you're gonna see me halfway through building. So, I'll see you in a few minutes, or in a few seconds. For you, it's gonna be a few seconds. For me, it's for when I can be bothered to put it back on. So we'll call it 20 minutes. We'll see how I get on after 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, that's all I've done. These parts, which are, if you look at the picture, those bits there that are connected to the chest, as well as the parts that will connect to the arms. And the head. Now the head was because that bit there, the chin, was in a little baggie on its own, so I thought I'd build the head straight away. And I've still got a lot of stuff to go through. So we'll meet back here in an hour and see how far I've gotten. Well, here's an hour. Look at what I've done in an hour. That's not bad. So, got the shoulder panels with the beginning of the chest, parts of the arms minus the hands, 2 legs completely built, double joint in the knee, so that's pretty damn good for more articulation, and the top part of the chest, neck and the head is attached. A sort of ball joint in there. So I'm nearly done. Got about 8, 9, about 10 more steps to go through, and then we'll have a look at him completed. After an hour and 45 minutes and a few spots of glue, SoulGain is born. Look at this thing. It is beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Now it is, of course, unpainted, but we'll get to that in a bit. Anyway, you have to build quite a few extra accessories for him. He comes with 3 sets of hands. You've got the closed punching fists right there. blocking or hand blasting hands. I call them the blocking hands. And other kinds of opened hands. I'm not quite sure. We'll call these the blocking hands, and those the blasting hands. He's also got effects for one of his moves, which is of course the Genbu Goden. Pretty much as a rocket punch, but I'll show them off in a minute. As well as his Bakyoko, and he unleashes these blades. Now, we'll show them off in a minute. First, the hands. Now, with each pair of hands, you have to really build the whole thing. As you can see, they've all got a nice little ball joint here. So what I like to do to get them in is you just, because it comes off anyway and leaves that little connector. You just pull it out. So that is going to happen though. So give me a second. Okay, that is going to happen. I don't know why, but it goes like that. It just doesn't want to stay in, so I might have to glue it in place, but that is going to remove some articulation it has, because it does bend like that. But why you'd want it to, I don't know, so I might have to glue that in place. But anyway, you just get the ball joint, you clip it in, and there you go, he's got a new hand on. Let me take that one off. That stayed in place. Do the same with this hand. But this one was actually moulded with the plastic, so this won't come off. Put it in. There you go. Another hand. And you can plug it straight back into SoulGain with no problems. There you go. We'll get the special moves out of the way. Now, the only reason I know his special moves is because I have a little bit of a cheat sheet. See? That's my handwriting. Don't pause and try and look at it. So from what I had to do research on him. So what I've figured out is he has about 4 or 5 moves, but I've only put down the main 4 moves. He has his Seri no Soyo Lin, which is pretty much an energy wave. Now the way it's described is he puts 2 of his hands together and pretty much just fires out a big wave of energy at the enemy. The Genbu Goden is of course his rocket punch, which we're going to do now. And I'm going to leave these hands in the whole time. So put the punch hands in, then you get one of these and you plug it in there. It should go in nicely. If you can, that is going to happen as well. Just line it up. It will go in. There we go. And you put it back on there. Then you get SoulGain here. Put the camera up for this. And it's moulded in the other side, the other part of the connector. So just get it, plug it in. There you go. He's doing his Genbu Goden. I'm just going to call it rocket punch. I mean, it's made for both hands really, but we'll show it off with this one. So there you go. He's doing a nice rocket punch right at the camera. Bang. There you go. You just take it off. The connector's going to come too. Let me just sort that out. Okay, so it's back out. Let's put the fist back in. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Don't keep in mind it is a model kit, so it may start falling apart every so often. Now then, how do you attach the arm blades? May just pull off these ones. I'm definitely going to have to glue some of this together, just so it stays together. Take out the little daggers, and you replace it with these. Just plug them in like that. Look at that. Do that on both sides, just to show off the sheer power that this gives off. There you go. Move the camera down a bit. Look at that. That is beautiful. You would not want to be in a fight with this. Now if anyone knows what Guyver bio boosted armor is, they'll know the similarities between this and Guyver. That's the reason I got it, because I love the anime. I even love the B movies. I'm probably the only person on the planet who does, but anyway. And that, in effect, is the review of SoulGain. I'm going to leave him probably displayed with doing one rocket punch maybe. Or like that. Got one blade long and one short. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm still getting to grips with this camera. It's probably going to take me some time to really, know what I'm doing. The next review will be coming in a few days, as soon as something I need comes in the mail. So anyway, I'll see you soon. If you've enjoyed this, leave a like down right there. You subscribe up. It's up there now, I think. Oh no, it's down here. It's here somewhere. And a comment. Lots and lots and lots of comments would be lovely. And I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching.